how was it like coming from overseas to the States in general? How'd you really get into acting? Just because I'm saying you worked so hard to get into that spot in general.
Yeah, well, honestly, that was the beginning of acting. Was when not the very beginning of acting, but the beginning of organized acting for me was in 8th grade in our theater class in Germany, and I brought that same thing back whenever I went to high school in the States. I went to theater class and I played basketball. Like that's what I did after school, pretty much for like 4 years straight.
What was that transition like? So you were in 8th grade in the military school.
Yep.
But what was that like coming back to the United States to go to school?
It was different because, like going to a military school on the base, even though you're on the base, we just were really free. Yeah. Like we were like maybe too free. Because
every the military brats.
For real, because at least everybody's parent had a job, and everybody had housing. You know what I'm saying? Like so your basic necessities, all right. And then you had some kids that was bagging groceries getting guap. Like kids was getting like stacks on the weekend.
Shoes, every
all we
shoe.
got is this base to just go dumb on.
Yeah.
And we did a lot. And we had a rec center with video games.
AYA, shout out to the AYA.
And just all these different things. Like we had the stick with all the Nintendos and all the games, whatever. Like I don't know, what was it? PlayStation. PlayStation 2. GoldenEye was the game. GoldenEye and Mario Kart was killing too.
Nintendo 64.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
That I always wanted somebody to just. It's just so dope because you can relate to me in so many levels on that and a lot of people that had to come back. This is my story, right? And I'm glad this song's playing. This is this is the era that we was out there. But man, I came back. We went to high school together, and when I came back, I was in Oakland. Shout out to everybody, Skyline. I came back and it was crazy because I felt like going from the movie Lean on Me. I was at the good, at the one with Morgan Freeman at the beginning with the school, the white kids, and it's all like all nice and everything. And then all of a sudden the scene like transitions, and he's at the.
I just want you to know that Skyline was not like East Side High. Okay.
No, it was. I felt like I was at East Side High. The principal was getting it was like, "Welcome to the jungle." That joke was crazy. That's how I felt. Even though Skyline technically was the good school in high school, but honestly, compared to school in Ramstien, it just kind of was a trip for me to actually see the basic things that he just pointed out, which is parents. You going to school with everybody parents that has a job. Everybody's, it's just so much that you just on this base. You just got this life, and it's
called Department of Defense Schools, DODS, and it's kind of like. It ain't really private school, but it damn sure ain't public school. And it's just like its own school, and it's pretty dope, though. It's a cool
It's almost similar to what, going back to the debate, what Donald Trump was talking about. He was like how America... He was talking about the airports, really, or like third world countries, because you go to other countries and you get off their airports and all that, and it's all laid out nice or whatever, and then you come to the United States, it's supposed to be, one of the world's superpowers, and so for you to talk about Germany and then get at Oakland like that, you know what I mean? You make me believe.
But I actually went to Skyline Performing Arts Academy. And I just dove into the performing arts. I knew that acting maybe wasn't my thing. I love it though. It's something that I actually enjoy doing theater. But it just kind of I was a whiz. And
you actually can act though. You're good. That's just not where you want to put your focus.
I always smile too much, man. When I be
you're a cheeser. You used to mess up our skits sometimes. Cheese. I'm like, what are you smiling at, bro? Like this shit is serious.